Paternity fraud. Paternity fraud here in Nigeria is so alarming. It's so alarming. See, I know you have asked yourself before now, or someone have asked you, or you have been in the midst of people that are discussing it, and nobody gave you the valid answer to the question. I know you have been asking yourself, is there a solution to this? Is there punishment? Is there any sanction? Is there any remedy to this? Sit back to the end of this video. I'll give you a gist that you like at the end of the day. And it's not just a gist you like, but you like to share to that your friend, be it a woman or a man. Now, let's talk about paternity fraud. What's paternity fraud? In fact, what is paternity and what is fraud? Paternity, like the name sounds, related to man, related to a male father, related to parenting, related to father and son or father and daughter relationship. And what is fraud? Fraud is just taking something that is not yours or deceiving somebody into believing something that is not real. Paternity fraud. You're giving a man a child that doesn't actually belong to him. A child that you got pregnant for another man and hanging it on another man, deceiving him to believe that the baby is his, while in actual sense, he is not the biological father of the son or the daughter. And also, if you told that you are married to that man, giving your legally married husband a baby that doesn't belong to him, that belongs to someone else. That is paternity fraud. And the rate of it here in Nigeria, especially in Lagos, is so alarming. It's so alarming. Like, there's news here and there every now and then about this whole issue. And I think it's high time we talk about it from the legal aspect. I think it's high time we tackle it from the legal aspect. Now, to the big question and the big answer. Is there a legal remedy for paternity fraud? Is there a sanction for paternity fraud? Is there a punishment for paternity fraud? What happens to those women that does that? What happens to the children that are involved? Will the child legally now be given to the husband because the husband is the legally married legally married to the woman, because the husband is the husband that the law knows, because the husband is the husband that the tradition knows, because the husband is the husband that the family of the lady knows? The child, is he going to be given to the man that is not the real father, or will the children return back to their father? These are the questions that are popping in people's head. People that have been through that, or people that have friends that have been through that, or people that just read it online. The questions: what is this? What is the sanction or the punishment for the a woman that committed paternity fraud? And what is the situation of the children that are involved? And what is the remedy for the man that has been deceived to believe that the child is his? Hey, okay, let's start from what will happen to the woman. Let me tell you, there's a lacuna in the law here in Nigeria about paternity fraud. Sorry to disappoint you, but paternity fraud is not yet a crime here in Nigeria. Has not been. There's no law against it. There is no law against paternity fraud. There is no law criminalizing it here in Nigeria. So it's just like the woman will just go free. The woman will just go free. There's no sanction, there's no punishment. Now, out from the punishment and sanction area, know that there is no law criminalizing it here in Nigeria yet. There's a lacuna. Secondly, what happens to the children? The law will tell you that the children belong to the biological father. The biological father. The father that DNA test match with. Unless the biological father of those children didn't come looking for them, then the other man can be their father. But as long as The biological father came looking for them. They are the children of that man. Biologically, they are the children and will be his. If there is a dispute, if there is a dispute, if the real father came after them requesting for the children will be given to the man by law because he is the biological father. So that is what happens to the children. They will return to their biological father unless he's not interested. Then let's come over to the man that was deceived, that was made to believe that those children are his. What is the remedy of that man? Legally, there is no remedy because he cannot sue the woman for paternity fraud because it's not criminalized. And secondly, he cannot have access to the children by force. Just like I told you, if the original father is not there to to claim the children, then he can be the father. But since the original father is there, he can't have access to the children because they are not his biologically. The law doesn't look at sentiment, they don't look at emotion, they look at the facts. They go with evidence, they go with proof. So it's so bad that up to now in 2024 there's no law against that. And the worst is that it's like a pandemic here in Nigeria. Paternity fraud is like a pandemic here in Nigeria. And something needs to be done fast to curtail that. It's a fortunate situation. Just know that for now, there is no law criminalizing paternity fraud here in Nigeria. So if you happen to be in that shoe, you are on your own. There's no remedy, and the children belong to the biological father, This is it for paternity fraud. I feel like talking about it because it's been too much. I feel like talking about it from the legal aspect.